आईपीएल 2022 के लास्ट लीग मैच में पंजाब किंग्स ने हराया हैदराबाद को 5 विकेटों से। हैदराबाद के तेज गेंदबाज उमरान मलिक और पंजाब के गेंदबाज अर्शदीप सिंह ने पूरा किया इंडियन टीम का सपना। भारतीय महिला टीम की स्टार बल्लेबाज स्मृति मंधाना का बड़ा बयान विमेंस आईपीएल को लेकर। नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है अभिषेक और स्वागत है आपका इंडियन न्यूज क्विक्स पर। चलिए नजर डाल लेते हैं आज के स्पोर्ट्स न्यूज पर। Punjab Kings beat Sunrisers Hyderabad by 5 wickets on Sunday, May 22nd in the final league match of Indian Premier League 2022, which was played at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. The Mayank Agarwal-led side chased down the target of 158 in 15.1 overs to end the season with a win and finish at the 6th spot in the points table. The team from Mohali finished the season with 14 points from 14 games. Livingstone was the star of the show for the PBKS once again, remaining not out on 49 from 22 balls to seal the game for his team. During his innings, he hit 5 sixes and 2 fours and added 27 runs from 7 balls for the 6th wicket with Fazalhaq bunkered. Sunrisers, on the other hand, finished the season in 8th place with 12 points from 14 games and only won one of the last 7 games they played. Sunrisers Hyderabad pace sensation Umran Malik and Punjab Kings' Arshdeep have been named in India's 18-member squad for the 5 home T20 internationals against South Africa starting on June 9th. Malik, who was retained by SRH, has had a breakout season, picking 22 wickets in 14 matches so far and even clocking speeds in excess of 150 km/h. Arshdeep, meanwhile, has enhanced his reputation as the death bowler at PBKS and has picked 10 wickets this season. With several seniors missing from the T20 international side as they prepare for the 5th test against England in Edgbaston, Rahul has been named captain in the limited overs format against South Africa. Shikhar, who had led India in a similar situation with seniors missing the tour of Sri Lanka last year, has not even been picked. Among the notable returnees to the T20 international squad are Hardik Pandya and Dinesh Karthik. Left-arm pacer Mustafizur Rahman was on Sunday picked in the Bangladesh Test squad for the upcoming tour of West Indies. The series comprises of 2 tests along with 3 ODIs and 3 T20 internationals. There were a lot of speculations about Mustafizur's immediate test future, but his inclusion in the squad ended all the drama. The pacer, who last played red ball cricket during the home series against West Indies in 2021, was reluctant to play tests as he stressed on the need to pick and choose formats to prolong his international career. Later, BCB chief Nazmul Hasan insisted that Mustafizur will have to play test cricket if the team requires his presence. It has been learned that the board sent him a letter recently asking him to clear his position regarding red ball cricket, and the paceman eventually agreed to play tests. He informed us that he is ready to play test cricket. Naturally, his inclusion will strengthen our test squad considering he is an experienced campaigner, BCB chief selector Minhazul Abedin said on Sunday. Women's cricket in India received some positive news earlier this year when the BCCI proposed starting a 6-team women's IPL from 2023. This means the T20 challenge, which started with an exhibition match in 2018 and later expanded to a 3-team affair in 2019 and 2020, is set for its final edition. Smriti Mandhana and Harpreet Kaur, captains of the Trailblazers and Supernovas, ahead of the start of 2022 Women's T20 Challenge, spoke about the value of the tournament and the benefits that the Indian team have been able to reap from it. The T20 Challenge was always going to be a stepping stone for the Women's IPL. So definitely, whenever it starts, this T20 Challenge is a pretty important tournament in this regard. We get to see the kind of talent women's cricket has in domestic cricket and to come out there on the big stage. So in this regard, it's going to be a good advertisement for the women's IPL, Mandhana said. A few days ago in Chattogram, Mominul was all smiles at the post-match presentation ceremony. "I always smile," he said, after a high-scoring draw against Sri Lanka, his countenance perhaps making up for his issues at hand, chief among them being of his dwindling form. Mominul has 1/2 century in his last 13 innings. He has 2 ducks in his last 7 innings and his batting average is comfortably under 40. To make things worse, there are growing murmurs about captaincy taking a toll on his batting, which in turn is affecting Bangladesh. After all, the team has little to show in the last 19 tests except a historic win over New Zealand in Mount Maunganui. चलिए दोस्तों, जान लेते हैं आज के मैच के स्केड्यूल। आज वुमेन्स टी20 चैलेंज में ट्रेल ब्लेजर्स भिड़ती दिखेंगी सुपरनोवास के साथ। 7:30 बजे से इस मैच का प्रसारण होगा और यह मैच खेला जाएगा MCA स्टेडियम पुणे में। इसके अलावा आज जो 2 मैच का टेस्ट सीरीज है बांग्लादेश और श्रीलंका के बीच, वहां दूसरा टेस्ट आज शुरू हो रहा है। पहला दिन है, 9:30 बजे से शुरू हो चुका है। दोस्तों, आज के लिए बस इतना ही। कल हम फिर लौटेंगे और भी दिलचस्प न्यूज के साथ। तब तक के लिए हमारे चैनल के साथ बने रहिए। इस वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें बेल आइकन के साथ। धन्यवाद।